you only think you like that movie. Don't worry, we'll set you straight. You're listening to The Fellas.
Yeah, this music makes me think of someone who was like a famous movie star, and then they got like past their prime, like they got old, and then like, I don't know, maybe out of desperation or panic, they made an action movie, but they really got no fucking business doing it at that age.
Man, this is all DMX over here.
No, I'm pretty sure this isn't DMX. I don't hear anybody barking. Hey, where did you hear about this movie, by the way, Ray?
I don't know. I was just, it was one of those things on video on demand that we just managed to look at it.
What he did.
Is that music gonna stop anytime today?
He updated my software. And I feel like euphorically drunk. So I decided to go to this database that he has about these movies, and I point this out. Hey, look at this shit.
Did you go into the file that said Home Movies XXX?
No, that was the Whack Off Wednesday file.
Oh,
I decided
no.
not to touch that.
Oh, all right.
So I went there and I saw Antonio Banderas. It's like, Ray, when was the last time Antonio Banderas looked at you in the eye and said, I made that movie? Not in a long time, right?
Not in a long time.
I convinced Antoine to come back.
My self-imposed exile.
Yeah.
And he came back, sat down, and we're going to start watching the movie called The Security.
No, just security.
No, just security.
Security. Just security.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the word "just" is not in the title.
Security.
Yeah, just security.
It's security. Yeah.
May
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah. It's one of these video on demand films.
The thing is, it's got your boy Antonio
time.
Banderas. Nobody's seen in a good fucking long while. No
Well,
one's seen him do nothing.
What was the last thing he was in?
The thing with the robot that
You mean Automaton?
yeah, the
Automaton.
robot that became sentient. It was
Yeah,
repairing
that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
It's
you're
one
right.
of those robots.
How long ago was that?
That was like 2 years ago. That's the last thing I seen with him in.
I thought that was more than 2 years.
Oh, yeah,
Dude, I cried in that movie.
Yeah, as
It's like,
well-
I want to be that way.
Yeah, as well you should. You cried because that robot got free, and you never will be.
Yeah.
I will never let you go. I
Will
will
never
never
let you go.
let you go. Yeah, this movie is a conclave of very talented actors who either are just embarrassingly past their prime or didn't give a fuck. Because this
Yeah.
is some of the worst acting by people I know can act.
You know,
This is some horrible
it
acting.
is some horrible acting and some
Yes.
horrible directing and camera cinematography too.
Very bad writing. Horrible
lazy
writing.
cinematography.
Lazy action.
Seems lazy because it's an action
It's-
movie, and it's so by the book. You can
Yeah, by the
predict
numbers,
anything.
yeah.
Copy and paste.
You know what? This should be called Fisher Price, my first action movie. this is so by the fucking books. It's like paint by numbers. It's awful. I mean, you're gonna laugh.
look.
I
Look,
laughed. I
look,
laughed.
look.
I will be fair. Yeah, I laughed, but this is like
Ever
man,
since Liam Neeson defined the new genre called old man having an action flick.
yeah, old man screaming at people and running all the time.
Yeah.
that was Liam Neeson's new genre of action movie.
And Keanu Reeves perfected it with the John Wick.
Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves perfected it with sad man beats people up while being sad.
Okay. And then we have that failed one with this douchebag. What's the guy that loves Chavez? What's his name?
Oh, you mean Glover?
No, not
Danny
Glover.
Glover?
The other one. The other one.
Penn?
Yes, Sean Penn.
He did an action movie?
Yes, he did an action movie.
The fuck?
Where he was angry and he started shooting people up,
Was
and
it
it
an-
failed.
Was it an
miserably.
action movie about him like sleeping with underage girls or something?
No,
What the
no. It was just him killing other people, just like Liam Neeson did.
No,
but
I'm
it
glad I
failed.
didn't see that dumb shit. The idea of Sean Penn running around, some smug elitist douchebag somehow having the balls to run around and kill people.
You know he doesn't like
and
guns too.
sells my yeah, of course.
Liam?
Guns are meant to be touched by peasants who will fight to the death to protect him.
Who, Liam,
But
right?
he wouldn't touch. No,
No,
Penn.
Sean
No,
Penn.
Liam too.
Liam too. Yeah.
He sat on that table with this guy. What's his name from the Comedy Central channel?
Oh.
What are they calling it?
John Stewart.
Not Jon Stewart, the other guy.
John Oliver? No. Well, who gives a fuck, man?
Yeah,
who
he
the fuck's
sat
on there?
there and he looked at him and said, "Look, guns are very evil, very wicked things that man."
And ever
made,
since
they're
then-
the destruction of all these societies. I hate using guns. I never liked them. I never.
That sounds like something a fucking child would say.
Yeah.
Guns are mean and evil. It's like, okay, well,
It's like
what if
our-
someone's trying to kill
know,
you?
the
Then you
worst
have
single
your
society
bodyguard
is-
stop them. Duh.
Dude.
Stupid. That's what bodyguards
Dude,
are for.
and you feel the tension But yeah,
Guns
that
are
shit-
wicked, evil
Yeah, that-
thing.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you the rundown. This is called Security. It's Antonio Banderas, I'm assuming, trying to stay relevant. It's an action movie, and basically Antonio Banderas, he's a vet, served 3 tours in active war.
He's a captain.
Right. Where did he serve? That's not important. Let's get on to the movie. So he's looking for work.
And looking
because he's been unemployed
Yeah.
for 1 year since he got back.
Yeah, he told the lady, "I have not worked in 1 year, please." give me a
Right,
job."
so he's completely destitute. He'll work minimum wage. Now, why he's not getting his... If you serve 3 tours, you're still going to get a stipend.
Yeah,
in the
you're gonna get
military.
something.
Yeah, you're going to get a yearly paycheck.
And it looked like he did 20 years.
But apparently,
Right.
he's not getting that. Why?
I-
Don't worry about that. It's not important. Watch the movie.
Not
So he
important.
tells the woman, say, look, tell him I'll work minimum wage as overnight security at a mall.
for $7.50.
Yeah, why isn't he with his wife and kid? Don't worry
Yep.
about that. Just watch the movie. Everything in here is just a plot device. Everything. Nothing makes sense. It's
Yeah.
all fucking plot
Yeah,
devices.
you know,
Just
listen,
to move things on. I
Yeah.
need him to be angry
Yeah.
about something. His dad was killed by a villain. Okay, great. You want any more backstory on that? No. Don't worry about it. He's
Yeah.
angry. We got it.
Yeah, okay.
So he goes to the mall and he's like, hey, I'm here for this job. Now, of course, this is Antonio Banderas. And we've got our boy Spartacus.
Yeah. Liam McIntyre.
He who makes the skies weep.
Yes.
It's Liam McIntyre. He's like the head of night security, and it's a joke. There's like 5 people there. The surfer pop collar dude, bro, Vance, which is played by Liam McIntyre.
Yeah. He knows why he's there.
Yeah, he's weird. Then you have
Jiro Wang was his name.
so there's this Asian guy, Jiro Wang,
Earrings.
purposely made him look like a K-pop
Red
poster boy.
shoes.
I mean, it's
fucking
embarrassing.
photo in the IMDb looks like a fucking K-pop poster.
He looks
boy.
like a chick like 3 times. I kept swearing. It's like, where does Asian broad come from? And you would tell me,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, I have to tell
no,
Ray,
that's
can
the
you-
dude.
Ray,
That's
can
the
you-
security
Can
dude.
you clean the lens of my camera because I think that's a chick.
If I met that dude in Bangkok, I'd come home with regrets. You got him. Then you have the other guy who's just a complete abject coward.
Mason.
That was Mason?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Mason's a
That
coward.
guy
Nice
is-
guy, but he's a coward. Then,
He
out
looks
of
like an
nowhere,
ass. Jesus.
out of nowhere,
Christ.
you have Ruby, who was also on a security team. She just comes in, I got a hangover. Okay, she's the tough talking, spitting, hard drinking, no nonsense barroom type chick. Yeah, she comes in, I got a hangover, and she immediately goes to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay, so all right.
Yeah,
That's the group, and he's a part of the group now. So now he has a group of misfits, and he's the only person with real combat training. Okay, we set that up. We got that out of the way.
All right.
Great. Now let's go to the other part of the story. Quite possibly the worst child actress I've ever seen. Actually, you know what, Ray? Can you see how old she is?
Yeah, she's probably old.
No, I mean, like,
No,
go to IMDb, man.
I
You're
am.
right there. Oh, she's probably old.
Wait a
Like,
minute,
the
she's
fucking
not
thing
in
is right
the
there.
top 5.
No,
It's-
she's not.
No. Her name is Jamie Kathleen DeRoche, and they don't have no picture of her.
Oh, God.
Like,
I guess-
like
I
there's
guess
like
she's
no
new.
bio. There's like no bio.
That, you know what that means? This was her first movie. Okay.
There's like nothing.
So, all right, this girl, she's supposed to be taken by the U.S. Marshal to be put into witness protection so she can testify against this immense drug cartel. The drug cartel destroys these mercenaries the cartel is using. Destroy the entire convoy. A 3-car convoy, 12 people. Destroys them, kills them all to get at this girl. And even I was looking at that like, yeah, this is
Too much work.
asinine. It's like, no, not just that. It's like, okay, so you're driving her how far? Why? Because this is so important with this
Yeah.
gang. Why didn't you just charter a private plane and fly there?
Or helicopter.
You're driving like 5 hours to get there. It's like, no, this is pretty important.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah,
get a
should be a
private
helicopter.
plane and we will fly there. It makes no sense, but whatever. So they kill everyone, scoop up all the trash, the blood, the guts, tow the cars away to make sure no one knows they were there.
And they came out of
So
nowhere.
they'll just assume that the U.S. Marshals just decided to disappear. And then she runs off and she actually gets to the mall. So she's banging on the door, whatnot. They go, they let her in. She goes to sleep. And then Ben Kingsley, who's in charge of the mercenaries that has to kill her, shows up. Now, Ben Kingsley's character, his name is Charlie. I prefer to call him Captain Overkill
Yeah.
because this whole fucking thing is like, the whole time I'm like, damn, dude. Number one, your guys are incompetent. And number two, you need to keep this shit simple.
No. Number
and
one,
really
hire
overcomplicate shit,
an
man.
actor that is overcompensated for this role.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Ben Kingsley, look, Ben, if like your Mexican gardener is listening to our podcast, Pablo, please convey this to Ben. Ben, I like you, man. You were in some great movies.
He's Shakespearean,
Some awesome, yeah, and we need more of that. But really, man, what the fuck you doing, man? Why are you in this shit? I understand why Banderas is in there. He wants to feel young. He don't need the fucking money. Antonio Banderas didn't need the money he got for this film.
I think
he wanted to feel young.
Yeah.
You can see because all of his action is stunted as shit.
Yeah.
It's like he's taking like hip medication in between each scene. But Ben, it's like, why you fucking doing this?
He looked a little jacked too. He looked a little
Yeah.
jacked on
You
the
know
jack
why,
side.
right? When they gave him that
Cocaine?
script,
Look,
Are you
man, I
sure
don't
he
know.
didn't take that script, roll it up into a straw, and use it to snort the coke into his nose?
I don't know, man. He looked pretty
the
pretty
powder
ripped.
Viagra.
Look, man, in the movie, he seemed distant and unconcerned with this shit. His relationship with this movie reminded me of a passionless marriage.
Oh,
You're just
yeah.
going through the motions. All you look forward to is being able to sleep at the end of the day so you don't have to talk
And
to
the
her.
thing is with the
that's what he was like.
On
with
top
this.
of that, the bad cinematography, you could see Ben Kingsley's doing his job. I mean, whatever shot was given to him, he was just selling it. Doing his normal parlor tricks as acting. It's like he's looking down, he's looking serious. In one scene, he looked like he fell asleep.
So Ben Kingsley is like, hey, I've got like $2 million. Why don't you send the girl out here? Antonio Banderas, because he's a good guy, is like, nope, I will not give you this girl. Because, you know,
I will not.
protecting her reminds him of his daughter.
Yeah.
Why is that? Don't worry about that. Watch the movie. It's not important. So here's the thing that really ticked me off. This girl, and this is the writing. This isn't her fault. She is constantly trying to portray this. I've seen some bad shit. So basically, I'm an adult. Don't treat me like a child. And in that very same scene, right after she stops that, she would do or say something that's basically demanding you treat her like a child. And it's really frustrating. You're a kid pretending to be an adult, but you can't even do that right.
Yeah.
It's very, very frustrating.
That was most frustrating to me was her acting. I mean, I understand it's the first time.
Look,
Sore thumb in the eye.
it
man.
was tolerable while she wasn't on screen. Okay, it was tolerable.
I think the main bad guy was her acting.
Oh,
that's nice.
man,
That's nice.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true because it's,
That's a kick to
my
the
head
vagina
was
right
kind,
there.
my eyes were kind of rolling back.
Every time I saw something that was just action movie schlock, I would slap my forehead and sink down in my seat, and I would just sink lower and lower. It got to the point where I was damn near on the floor. I was like, they just keep doing it. Do they not realize how they look? Why are they doing this?
So here's my first question for you: if you're out to go X somebody out, and you hire a band of mercenaries, you know, would you hire someone that would carry swords on their back or
Well, Ray, here's the thing. When you go someplace to buy a product,
yeah,
they're always say, oh yeah, all this stuff comes together. Let me give you an example. And then they would take you to the product as shiniest, with the most buttons,
yeah,
with the most bling, the most
Yeah.
glitz. And that thing don't do shit.
yeah,
But you bought all of it because you saw that and you're like, yo, that's fucking awesome.
yeah.
That's what Dagger Man is.
Dagger Man.
Now,
Yeah.
for all of you who don't understand what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, what the hell was this guy? Let me find
Look,
this
listen,
guy. Because I
they
can't remember
have-
anyone's name. I don't know who that guy is. I'm
Look,
trying to find
listen,
him.
You
they
had-
have to give you the Marvel moment right there. Let's put this fucking character
He's not up there.
who has no.
His
Let's
dude's
put
not
this guy
there.
who has two fucking.
He looked like
swords.
Deadpool without the
axes.
mask.
Yeah.
No, he has two swords. He has one of those pickaxe that
Yeah.
climbers use.
Yeah.
And he has like a huge fucking Bowie knife. And the guy doesn't use guns. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Why would you put this guy in here? Everyone's got guns. You guys are mercenaries. And then when they want to get in the mall, right? There's a guy who takes his car and
Right.
smashes it through the front window of the mall.
Correct.
And after he smashes it up, before anything happened, you see a clip. This dude's running. This dude's running. Okay. Then they go to something else. Oh, we're bringing this thing up to the roof. Go back in. This dude's running. This dude's running. Okay. Then you clip to like them putting gasoline on the mattress. Back to him. This dude's running. This dude's running. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Then he gets to the car, jumps on the roof of the car, and uses his little pick to scale the side of the building, right?
And let
So
me
he can
remind
get in.
you that
And
the door is open already because
he just
of the car
smashed through the
bursting in.
fucking door. for?
Right.
What is this guy doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
It seems like everything he did came right back around to the original question.
Like I
What
said,
the fuck are you doing in this group?
it's the Marvel
You're walking
moment.
around with fucking swords.
It's
what
a
are you doing
Marvel
in this group?
moment, bro. They have to
What
give
is,
it to you like
what
that.
is your what is your reason for being here? Why am I giving you money? What are you bringing to this group?
My 2 katanas on my back.
I don't need your katanas,
in
man.
a bad attitude and shit.
You would be killed before you can get close
I
enough
think-
to cut somebody with the katana.
Look, man.
Yeah, he had to come with the deal because
If
I think
Deadpool did it, I could do it.
I think he came with the package. He said,
It's
"Look,
just-
I'm gonna sell you a group of 12 guys. Look, you're only really gonna use 11. I'm doing my cousin a favor. He needs the money."
You don't tell your buyer that.
And they say, "Look, he comes free with the package. Okay,
It's free.
all or
That's-
nothing."
That's what you tell him.
He's
He
free.
comes free.
Yeah, you look at him, you're like, "Why the fuck do I have this guy?"
There was tons of that sort of shit in there. You would see things like, why was that there?
Look, why didn't they make the real martial artist have those weapons? Kung Lee.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Kung
yeah,
Lee
yeah.
was
He's
there.
a UFC dude.
Yeah,
And what was the name of the character he played in the thing?
he played Dead Eyes.
All right, so he
Dead
played Dead Eyes.
He's the modern Bolo Young, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. But
I mean, he's a
anyways,
pretty big dude.
Yeah,
so.
he is.
Antonio Banderas tells these guys that he has to prepare to face them inside,
Yeah.
right?
There was a moment you were complaining. It's like, yo, how much time they got to prepare this fucking place?
That-
So
No,
it's like-
thank you for bringing
They-
that up.
they did
That
that
was
little
my
18
number
stuff.
one complaint. You would constantly have montages. Because, see, once the guys came, they're like, yeah, we're going to come in here, we're going to break in, we're going to, like, kill everybody, whatever. Out of nowhere, and again, the bad characterization and whatnot, the chick, Ruby, who just came in and passed out 'cause she's drunk, she wakes up. Yo, what the fuck's going on? What are you guys doing? These guys are going to come in, they're going to kill us, but we need to fight back. Let's set some traps. Okay, let's go. I'm like, what the fuck? What? You
Yeah.
just woke up.
yeah.
And you're like, yo, what the hell's going on? You're right. Some guys are coming in. They're trying to break in the house. Here's a gun. I want you to cover me in the back. We're going to start shooting. I'm assuming first word, what would be the first words out of your mouth?
I'll fucking vomit, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
Get the
Like,
fuck-
what? The fuck you
I'll
talking
be
about?
fucking vomiting, dude.
Yeah, it's like, she's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. I know some tricks. We can make some bombs. We can do this and that. It's like, okay, so she just wakes up and it's like, yeah, okay, fine.
I'm ready.
Because we got to move the plot
Yeah,
forward.
she's
Remember,
impaired.
We have to move the plot forward. So
She-
she
Yeah.
just, it's not about her being impaired.
It's
And
about
she's
You
using a
just
bow and
woke
arrow?
up. You just woke up, and I'm telling you, we're about to fucking kill people. And you're like, all right, let's do it. And you don't see her again until
Yeah,
the
that's
action
it.
starts. And she just jumps right in without
Yeah,
missing a beat.
we gotta describe this mall because it looked like inside of a Brandsmart. Like the
This
whole
is the shittiest mall I've
This
ever
is-
seen.
in the movie. There's a little joke in here. It's like, oh yeah, the part of the mall is shaped like a penis. I'm like, what?
Cock and balls.
Well,
Cock and balls.
well, the thing is, I couldn't understand life of me why you would need security for that kind of mall. That mall
Well, you
looked
wouldn't.
like shit.
You would roll the shutters all the way down, and you would lock everything, and that's it. You're done. It's not worth wasting security.
One thing is
on
that
that.
the mall was divided into the poor section and the high-end
It
class
all
section.
fucking looked the
It's like,
same,
it looked the
man.
fucking same. It's like, what the fuck? It's like the high-end class section. When you go inside the mall, they had nothing but refrigerators in it.
Refrigerators
display.
look like they're refrigerators from the 1950s.
Yeah, I'm like, get the
Like,
fuck
you
out
fucking
of here.
serious with this shit? Now, here's another problem. I don't know if I could blame the editing for this, but their cut jumps were awful because
Oh my gosh.
the guys are sitting outside. Yeah, okay, we're gonna come in. Fuck
Yeah.
it. They don't want to let us in. We're just gonna go and bash on the door. It's just like, we need to get ready. We need to prepare for them. So they show them setting
Traps.
creating, building, and setting traps.
and bombs.
And bombs all over the mall. And I'm like, I thought these guys were just gonna come in.
Oh.
This looks like this took like 3 fucking hours.
No,
it
no,
looks
no.
like it took 3 hours.
Don't forget about hooking up all those batteries together to
Yeah,
electrify
they had like 20
They
fucking
had
batteries.
they did an 18 moment.
I could
Fast.
technically believe some of the stuff, but when that Asian dude said, "Hey, I know how to make bombs because I've been on the internet," I was like,
Like, get
"The
the
fuck out of here!" No,
I can believe that. He's Asian and angsty and
like he's
goth
gonna know
and-
where exactly all these products are in the mall.
Well,
And
that's not
fast.
what bothers
Well, I'd
me.
be like,
It's
what?
like
You
that's
mean
not
the
what
internet?
bothers me. I'm like, why does the mall have components needed to build the bomb?
Well, that's true.
Because it looked like the guy had like a powdery substance. I'm like, why the fuck? Why is that in the mall? this powdery substance I can use to make high contact explosives.
Wouldn't it be much easier to make Molotov cocktails?
Yeah, they sure as shit had a bunch of gas.
Easier. They were explosive. They made in there. Why the fuck you let them shoot first? When they show up, toss that shit in there, let that shit burn first. From the gunshots, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, nobody was getting hit.
Yeah, that's why these were the most incompetent mercenaries I've ever seen. They couldn't shoot shit.
Yeah.
They couldn't shoot a fucking thing.
There was a lot of
Oh
them. though.
gosh.
They had
So
these people who couldn't fight for shit were firing their gun accidentally and just killing them.
Yeah.
Like the coward,
Yeah.
he killed like fucking 2 guys accidentally.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He tased one almost to death. No, probably to death.
Took his gun, shot him,
Yeah.
and then he squeezed the trigger, and because he couldn't control the gun when it was shooting, it was waving everywhere, he shot someone else.
Pretty successful.
Yeah.
These mercenaries fucking suck, dude.
Yeah. The girl, Ruby, actually hit the female. It was female on female contact.
Yeah, with
there.
the bow and arrow.
With the bow and arrow.
Yeah, she
in the
shot
shoulder
her
first.
I will say one cool thing. They show a little realism because she shot this broad like 3 times with 3 arrows, and
Yeah.
the chick just took them out and started shooting at her. Because unless you aim directly for the heart or throat or some shit,
Yeah.
an arrow ain't gonna fucking stop you. It'll hurt like a motherfucker,
Yeah.
but it ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah.
That was pretty
So,
She
good.
that
got
was
shot
pretty
first
accurate.
in the shoulder, and then she got shot second time in the leg.
What? I mean, once the movie got rolling with the action, it was all right.
I was just laughing
No,
because
man.
it was so fucking cliched. I mean,
Yeah.
tell me, what do you think was the most cliched thing that you saw in this movie, as far as action movies?
Shit. Seeing the guy with the knives getting shot by a gun.
That's I'm saying cliched,
Cliche.
not funny or rewarding,
Oh.
like an action movie cliche,
Oh,
like something that's just corny.
Oh, I
Thinking
know
like
which
a-
one.
Towards the very end, Liam McIntyre is hiding behind these refrigerators and he's not getting hit.
Oh, because the 1950s refrigerators can deflect bullets.
No. The best
No.
cliche
Yeah.
was when Antonio Banderas ran into the hallway and slide and
Oh.
start shooting everybody with the
Oh,
fucking gun.
you mean the John Woo?
The
Joe-
John
The,
Woo
the
shit.
John
I was
Woo
like,
moment.
Yeah.
He literally, this is a trained military man. I'm going to walk without looking to guide my gun to see where my gun goes. I'm going to have 2 guns stretched out to the side of me and just shoot. And I'm just hitting people because I know where they are. Then I'm going to
Yeah,
run.
how about this?
I'm going to slide and shoot while
How
I
about
slide.
this? When he killed that guy, he kicks the guy in the knees, so the guy falls forward and fucking hit his head in the table and dies.
That was funny. I like
I
that.
was like, what the
that was
fuck
awesome.
was that?
That
We
was
could have
pretty
had
good.
more
That
stuff
was
like
actually
that.
pretty good. But you got to say, they
No,
forgot
I-
to release the doves. They forgot to release the doves.
Well, that's being saved for the sequel. No, I gotta say, the most corny action stereotypical moment. He has one of those stupid, retarded, fucking 3-wheeled motorcycles. What
Oh
are those
my
things called?
god, yeah.
Okay, now he takes it. They have to disable this communications truck, which is jamming communications, right?
Yeah,
So
no, but he's
he
inside.
has to disable the truck.
Before that, remember, he's driving around in the mall with it.
Well, I know what you're going to point out, but even as corny as that is, it doesn't beat. the
Okay,
other thing.
okay, let's go to
I
yours.
could only have one, so I
Okay.
can choose this.
Okay.
So he's like, I have to take it out. So he drives this 3-wheeled motorcycle, which I am positive
Somebody could have
this
shot
thing.
him.
Well, yeah, that too, but I'm positive this thing's gonna top out at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
There's just no way it's gonna go more than 60.
Yeah.
So he goes straight at the truck. He jumps off the motorcycle and rolls. Let the motorcycle go. And the motorcycle hits the front of the truck. For some reason, they made it flip up.
Yeah.
And then fall like right on top of the front where the hood was
Yeah.
and whatnot. Cracks the window and this and that, whatever. And then out of nowhere, the whole fucking thing blows up.
And the thing is,
and the thing is, I called it, Ray. I said, I swear to God. There is no fucking way this motorcycle can do any damage to this goddamn truck. Okay? And I swear to God, if this thing blows up, this will win my award for the most schlockiest action
The thing
movie
is-
I have ever seen. And right when I said that, it hit and nothing happened because
yeah.
they flipped back over
Wait,
to
wait,
Banderas.
Banderas.
But then as soon as they went back to the truck,
It was on fire.
it's like, what the fuck? You didn't see it blow up. It was just on fire. I was like, oh my
But
God.
Someone
know-
forgot to light it instantly. They had to go back and say, yo, we forgot to light this shit
Dude,
on fire.
but
We
he
got to light it
fucking-
on fire.
He fucking drove that 3-wheeler inside the mall, and all the bad guys are in the second floor.
Well, one of the
shooting
bad
at
guys.
him. They're shooting at him, and nobody could hit him.
Because they suck.
I'm
Yeah.
like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Look. You know, he had to fight Kung Lee one to one.
I think that was the part that when Ben Kingsley fucking fell asleep.
Yeah, he did fall asleep because apparently, you know, Antonio Banderas is trying to catch up on the martial arts here. He was fighting.
Oh God.
He was fighting
Oh,
Kung
yeah.
Lee.
That
He
was good. I
at-
like that.
He was actually pretty
He
decent.
reminded me of an
Decent.
elderly man
You know,
fighting.
yeah, well,
an
yeah.
MMA artist.
Yeah, but at least he looks like he's been practicing. And he did a pretty decent job. Decent. Now, there becomes a little standstill in the fighting. Antonio Banderas runs, and right before they started fighting, the three-wheeled motorcycle was actually on its side because he crashed it. And he runs towards the motorcycle,
Slides into the driver's seat because it's flipped over.
slides into right, and then drives off like a bat out of hell.
But before he drives off, he makes it do a donut while it's still on the side.
Yeah.
And then it pops up and drives off.
Pops up.
And apparently the three-wheeled motorcycle inside of a mall that's crowded with all sorts of fixtures, it still goes so fast that no one can get a bead on it and
Yeah.
shoot him. So
Yeah, I mean, all the
Apparently.
windows in this place were just shattering with one bullet.
he's driving this thing 20 miles an hour through plate glass and shattering the glass. I called that out too. It's like, this is fucking
Even
every single piece of glass in here just shatters the moment.
No,
you
I think
touch
he was
it.
trying to shoot at him, but even shooting at you, you don't have plated glass that people walk on. You can break it with a bullet.
Well, that's glass that's supposed to shatter, but usually in stores or whatever, if you shoot
Yeah.
at it, you're gonna get a bullet hole. But you're like, let's say your car window, no, that's meant to shatter.
I mean,
They
it's tempered
want
glass.
that-
They
they
want
want
to shatter.
that to shatter. Yeah.
Man,
There's a scene, feds showed up and they're talking to Antonio Banderas. They have him surrounded. It's like, put your hands up. Where's the girl?
the
Right?
girl's hugging
Yeah,
him.
and they turn out to
No,
be gang members.
no. Yeah, that's right. And he looks at their shoes, and their shoes are all bloody.
Mhm.
So he figured out, like, oh, these are bad guys. I'm like, but they have him surrounded. And somehow he dodges one of the guys' fucking gun, and the guy shoots the other guy, and nobody could fucking shoot him.
I
Everybody's
couldn't
shooting
figure out-
at him, and nobody can fucking shoot him.
That guy got lit up, though.
I could not figure out how that scenario ended up the way
I
it
was
did.
like, what
I
the
just could
fuck,
not
bro?
figure it out. It's like, what the fuck just
I
happened?
mean, you're making it worse, man.
You know, one of the true heroes of this movie is Liam McIntyre because he was holding down the fort when they were crashing in.
Man,
He had like unlimited ammo.
His
Man,
character
fuck
was a
that
joke.
shit, bro. And then he gets shot, and he looks at the forklift.
Yeah.
He looks at the tank, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot that tank. And he blows up the
It
tank.
doesn't
and the
work
other
that
guy,
way, by the way, folks. It doesn't. It doesn't.
It
work
doesn't.
Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No, it
video
doesn't.
games. You know, you can do that.
I'm sure it does. It does not work that way in real life.
Shit.
Final scene.
Did they actually have a fight?
Yeah.
No, he just
Ben
shot him.
Kingsley had a final scene with him.
He just
I
shot him.
talk.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
the fucking shit was
yeah.
fucking horrible.
Yeah, and then Antonio Banderas shoots him in the fucking forehead, and that's it.
Roll credits.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Well, there's some shit
No,
in
no,
the
no,
hospital, but
no.
you know.
And his wife is not there.
Yeah, his wife never there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That I was like, is she even real?
Yeah.
If he just goes back, it's like, I'm ready to go back to my wife and kid. I just have him like go to a shack and nobody lives there. I'll be like, yo, he's crazy. That's why he insisted on getting the job. He wanted to find an excuse not to have to go back.
At
He doesn't
this
really
point-
have a wife and daughter. That would have been
I mean,
great.
Oh
Look.
no, he was making that up. He's fucking psychopathic.
That would have been
patient.
great.
If you were
He never
helping,
went. He never was a captain. He never went to the army. He just
Well,
was
you can't
fucking
really.
mental.
No, you can't really fake that. So I would have said, yeah, he's.
if
in the
you were
army
if
and
you were
whatnot.
helping the feds would notify you ASAP and fly your
Yep.
family in because you
Absolutely.
did them a favor.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there was no family for him. They didn't give a fuck
Where do we see his family?
at the very end.
At the very end, when he's like out of the hospital, and he's about to take a car, and he's fucking trying to cross the street.
All right. Well, before we review this, what was the one thing that really ticked your asses off?
When you say ticked off, you mean like made me hate it?
Yes.
I guess kind of ticked me off is the way they were doing it. They were rushing things and not focusing on any backstory.
Yeah.
Time was
Things-
not a factor in this
Yeah,
movie.
it's like, oh wow, that's interesting. I wonder why he's that way. Don't worry about it. They go right to the next plot. It's like I light some candles, make a nice dinner, pour some wine.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood for love or whatever. And then the girl shows up. She just downs one of the glasses of wine and says, yeah, drop your pants and roll over. And I'm like, well, goddamn, I kind of wanted to get into it. It felt rushed, and I
Yeah.
didn't feel love. The way it was going, the way it was cut, it's like they were rushing me Now it's like, I'd really like to kind of enjoy this. No. We got a fight scene that's going to come up in 2 minutes. Let's do this. Just want to, like, take a shower and cry.
Oh, man. This is truly...
Sister, thou shalt not cry.
This was straight by the numbers, man.
What makes you pissed off the most in this movie?
Me? Seeing all the weird shit that you would typically not see. I mean, there's a lot of 80s decisions. Stuff that you would see in 80s movies, like the dude with the sword, that kind of shit.
By the numbers.
Action
movie by the numbers.
But what pissed me off, they gave that child actor way too many lines. Way too many lines.
I would rather say, they gave that child actor way too many lines. I don't even want to say so much at her bad acting. Look, I'm not so much upset with the kid having too many lines. It's just that, number one, the writing for the kid was so bad. Such a slap in the face. There was no easing it in.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the phrase, bite down on the pillow, I'm going in dry?
Yeah.
That's what this was. There was no easing in. It's between that and the fact that even as bad as those lines were, she just delivered it so ham-fisted.
You just wanted to hand her over to the bad guy.
No, because then the movie would be over.
Yeah.
I'm not petty. I wouldn't do that. I'm just like, I would rather have had it that she was a very hard, cold person, didn't like to talk, and he kept trying to be like a father figure.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck off, I'm not doing that. You know, it's like, but you're so young. It's like, yeah, I've seen people murdered. I've seen my dad murder people. I saw someone dunked in acid. When he killed my mom and my dad, that was just the next phase in life. I just figured this is the way the world was. No one cares about you but you. And without her asking for it, he would be like, hey, I'm going to save you. I'm going to protect you the way a parent should. Nothing's going to happen. And he can put out his hands, so let's pinky swear. And she'd be like, what the fuck's a pinky swear?
Yeah.
You know, oh, you wrap your pinky around there, and, you know, that means it's official. And she's like, you're a fucking child. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid. Then, like, near the end, you know, she could be like, hey, we're getting out of here together. Like, yeah, we're getting out. And she could like hand him her pinky. And he'd be like, yeah. And they could do the pinky swear.
Oh,
That would be some progression. That would be someone who's not used to letting down their guard and acting like a child.
Yeah.
Instead of this chick, I'm a badass. I'm a child. I'm a badass. I'm a child. I'm an adult. I'm a child. Don't treat me like a child. Please protect me and hug me and give me a teddy bear. Back and forth. And that just like frustrated the shit out of me, man. I hated that shit. I could not stand it.
Her contradictions.
I was like, choose one. Okay? Choose one and stick with it. Let's go ahead and review this. Okay, so
let's be done with this.
I'll give it first. I'm gonna give this a straight up garbage.
Oh my god.
Now,
sure.
Because I hate the fucking movie. Would I watch it with my friends and laugh? Yeah, I would watch with my friends and laugh. But my whole thing is, I'm not gonna fucking pay for something this lazy, dude. I could have written a better fucking movie than this.
Yep.
I could have found friends that could have given more of a shit in their acting than these people did.
I could have Ray made a better script, and until Ray put holes in that shit, and it still become a better script.
A script like a leaky condom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Full of holes.
My god.
All I'm saying is, I don't think it would have taken much to do better.
Yep.
Antonio Banderas phoned it in. Kingsley phoned it in.
You don't think this is going to be a franchise?
I don't even blame them. No. I don't even blame them for phoning it in. Script was garbage.
You don't think there's going to be a security too?
Nope.
Where he's at another mall.
But I will tell you, look, it was fun. It was fun and funny to watch only because I was there with friends.
Yeah.
If I watched this by myself, I'd be like throw something out the window and then go to bed because I'd be angry. It's because it's just not worth spending money on. Because as an action movie, it's insulting your intelligence.
Yeah.
It's just going by the numbers. You can predict everything that's happening. And if you want a little bit more depth, guess what? You yourself could come up with something that has more depth. So don't worry about it.
Look,
Right. What do you give it?
All right, I'm going to give this a low rental. A low rental.
So you're going to give him money.
Yeah, I mean, it's Antonio Banderas, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Antonio Banderas got paid way before this finished production.
I mean, you know, it
He
is
got his
straight.
money.
It is the Fisher Price of making your own first action film, but it's a lot better than most action films. I would give it. There's a lot of shit out there that's just bad. Not as good as Instant Death, though.
Instant Death kept the smile on my face.
Yeah.
So it deserves.
They could have
the
had
score
better rating if they would have had the drunk chick stay drunk and then the mercenaries would have went up.
Oh, she got shot too.
No, I would give it a higher rating if that drunk chick showed her tits.
Oh.
Nah. I mean, after she came down,
broad.
shot a couple arrows in some chick, got shot at some point, and they put her in a bed.
You never get to
saw
hear
again.
from her again.
Yeah. Even after the cops came and was rescuing people and taking them out, they didn't show them take her out.
No, they
It's
showed-
like they fucking forgot.
Liam McIntyre had bullet holes through him, and he still had the energy
Yeah.
to salute
Yep.
Antonio Banderas.
So, what was your score again?
Low rental.
Dane, give it to me. What's it
I
gonna
don't
be?
know, man. I ain't paying for this shit. Just say that.
I'm not saying you don't have to like it. I'm not saying you can't laugh at it. I'm just saying, is it worth paying for?
No,
There you
because
go.
what I'm about to refer is this. Look, listen. We know Antonio Banderas from the 13 Warrior, right?
Yep.
There's a scene in the 13 Warrior.
It's
that
Zorro.
Great
he
movie.
fucking
Great
slides.
movie.
He slides, hits the guy, and the guy lands on his sword.
Okay.
So what happened in this movie? He was down in the floor. He kicked the guy on the knees, and the guy lands on the fucking table and fucking dies.
That was a
So
great scene.
I was like, wait a minute, this is his fucking signature move. You can watch it with your friends. You can sit down in there and watch it with your awful friends.
For
and
God's
watch this
sake,
shit.
don't watch this alone.
You know?
Don't watch it alone.
Because
Don't
you're a
watch-
sad and pathetic human
Yeah,
being.
you'll start crying.
If you just turn this on and watch this and say, yeah, I'm just going to watch this, you either have absolutely no taste or you're my fucking parents. Or both. Because only elderly people say, oh, that was some great action. It's like, no, it wasn't.
All right, guys. Till next time,
I kiss you. I kiss you.
the fellas. And yeah.
I need a job.
You're gonna have the music playing, right? Shit.
I need a job. Give me anything.